OC video looks totally closer.
Blonder.
Hello, knitters.
Good morning.
Backyard podcast.
Backyard shenanigans.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice here. We just couldn't resist popping out in the backyard this morning. And consequently, I look like Debbie Harry. I said to Jodie, is my hair that color in real life? And she said, no. So I really haven't bleached the crap out of my hair.
I said to her, you should bleach it like that for the summer.
Oh my God.
It's
Could
so
you imagine?
cute.
Well, I do like blonde, but this looks really
Especially
freaking
with
weird.
your... It's not even close to that blonde. But
no.
Mine is super light. This is au naturel.
Yeah, yours looks really cute. Do you like it?
I've been getting it colored at at the high school, and the color they use doesn't last as long.
It's probably safer for your hair. Like, it's probably gentler, more gentle, right?
So it's very light, but I'm not hating it.
I think it looks really nice. It's very flat. I
It's
mean, it's got
soft.
a kind of a warm tone to it, like kind of
Yeah,
not red, but it's warm.
yeah.
It looks very nice.
And you got new glasses, which I love. That
I got
prompted
new
me.
glasses.
Because you can't see it, but like,
Jodie, mine are so bad. Mine were so. I was so overdue.
mine had been.
Did you get new ones?
Remember when I got my bifocal glasses?
Yes.
It wasn't 2 years ago.
It could have been.
No, because I got them when we were podcasting.
We've been doing it for 2 years. Over 2 years.
Anyway, I went and got my eyes checked. So my distance.
Probably a year ago.
Yeah. That didn't change
summer.
my distance, but my reading is now +2.
So bad.
Yes.
I do find myself, like, if I put on lipstick, I'm like this. Like, I'm trying to, like, so I feel like I'm maybe
Hello,
going
bifocals.
down that road of bifocals. Isn't
Next,
that fun?
did you get your eyes checked before you got these?
No. I just had a prescription, and it was still within the limits of, like, I didn't need a new
Yeah,
new
so make
check.
sure you get it
But
checked.
I don't feel like my eyes have really changed, except for super small, like, I don't really need them for reading. I need them for driving and distance and looking across the room. I don't need them to knit. I don't need them to read.
Right.
Yeah, close up is fine.
You're in denial.
No, I'm really true, but it's getting there. I'm getting there, apparently.
Okay, so 3 weeks, I've barely seen you.
Oh my God, Jodie. And we were like, we're going to do it. Every 2 weeks, podcast, no problem. I've been a garden bitch for the last 2 weeks.
Maybe
At our garden center.
Maybe-
It's just full-time work. Makes
it is
harder.
full-time work. Maybe
Yeah.
May is just a write-off.
May is just busy in general in
Yeah.
life,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We're getting out in the yard and we're doing all our stuff, and school, end of year stuff is always really busy with the kids in school. But yes, at work is our garden center. And our mom, who I don't know how, like, she's 70 years old and she is working full-time on her feet.
She makes me look like a lazy couch potato.
Totally. So I am not going to be complaining about the amount of work I work, but can I tell you, my feet are killing me. I feel exhausted at the end of the day, and so does she. And I mean, every night I'm having a bath to, like, soak my soreness out, because it's full time and it's super busy. It's lots of lifting. It's just stuff I'm not used to doing.
Yeah.
And my feet
Manual labor.
My feet are hating me right now. I could never have a job where I have to be, like, on my feet and doing this kind of hard stuff all the time.
But you are also on parking lot cement,
Right.
which is unforgiving.
Right. So I have plantar fasciitis, but it hasn't bugged me for quite a while, and I can feel the bone spurs growing again. Like, I can feel, yeah. So whatever, it'll go away. But
WCB.
right, workman's comp. I'm out of here. I'm putting in a 6-month claim. I gotta be off my feet knitting for 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
But it's really one of those jobs where it's fun but super hard work.
Did you get a new lipstick?
It's not new, but I really like it. It's kind of like,
It's like a chapstick almost.
it is. It's a combination of, it's just very light and creamy, and it's by Stila.
Oh, it's just a beautiful nudie pink.
I have that color, and then one that's a bit mauvier, but it's both pink, both kind of naturally.
Love Stila makeup.
Isn't it nice?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yes, I've hardly seen you. What the hell? Nice to see you.
I know, because
Where have you been? What have you
in
been
my
doing?
sewing room.
Yeah, right? We've both been just working.
Yes.
It's not like we've been sitting around
No.
eating bonbons and saying, I don't feel like podcasting. That's so not the truth.
No, last
We love
week
it.
I didn't even ask. Because it was leading up to the May long weekend, and it's like,
And that's by far our busiest week. What? I saw a giant bee. Just ignore it. Is that what you're looking at?
is it hitting against my chair?
No. My chair's kind of squeaky.
Oh, that's what it is. I
No,
thought it was a big
no.
bee.
But there's a bumblebee
Yeah.
about that big.
They're
going
not supposed to sting though, are they?
around. I don't think so. They don't seem to be aggressive like wasps
Yeah.
and stuff.
Um,
So yeah, you've been sewing up a storm.
Yeah.
I've been plant garden bitch.
the weather has been off the charts.
We're having a crazy heat wave. And and the combination of a super long winter and now there's this crazy heat wave, we cannot keep plants in the garden center. We cannot. People are buying, crazy buying.
Mom has exceeded her sales ever so far. Yeah. Isn't it funny how the weather, you would think people just need plants to plant every year.
Right. Same thing.
Same thing, but it's like weather driven.
It's not like that. And even we've got 2 local greenhouses that grow everything and supply us, and they said the same thing. I've never seen such a frenzy for people that want plants. And I think the super long winter affected a lot of people.
I agree.
But whatever.
So you know what I did?
What?
I bought 7 matching
Oh.
hanging baskets.
That's such a good idea.
I took them out of the hanging baskets. Instant flower pot.
Jody, I can't even tell you. I had the weekend off. I should have had my yard planted. I don't even have a big yard.
No, I get it.
I have a table of plants sitting right.
You don't even want to look at it.
Today's my day. I got another day off today, so there's no excuse. I've got to plant my front for sure, and then get busy back here, and then I can just sit out here and enjoy it.
Don't plant. Isn't it hot?
It's hot. But I just have to say, my stupid puppy that I love a lot is a digger. I had a bowl of basil on my patio table, and she managed to get up there, and she dug it. And you know what? I think she ate it, because we can't find a leaf anywhere.
She probably ate it.
She ate a 12-inch basket
I have the same
of
one.
basil.
It's huge. I'm surprised she doesn't have liquid diarrhea.
I'm pretty sure she's Italian, which is great. But that's what happened. So
that's so funny.
I'm excited to plant, but then not excited to have to police the dog from digging my stuff up.
Spray her with a hose.
I'm going to have to do something. There's a thing where you put pennies in a tin can, and you just chuck it near her, which, just to scare them away. And so anytime she goes near my pots, I'm going to try and do that.
Good idea.
So I'll be camped out in my backyard with a tin can full of pennies.
You'll be in camo.
Chucking it at my dog.
Dressed as a birch tree.
OMG. And we've had Mother's Day since our last podcast.
We did.
And that was great. We always get together for a big family brunch.
We go for brunch, which was good to get together. It was crappy food.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I know.
If I've got to get up on Mother's Day and not get breakfast in bed, it better be really good food.
I know. It was disappointing.
Yeah, we got to pick
the best thing about it is that we all get to do this gorgeous dinner, like 22 of us. It's big get together. But the worst part is that it was so crappy. It was so, every year we go and it seems to get a little bit worse and a little bit more expensive.
Yes, I agree.
We need somewhere new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway.
Wah, wah. And the royal wedding.
Okay.
We should have fascinators on. We've missed the boat.
I taped it.
Yeah, me too.
And I was up, and I didn't go on any social media.
Me either.
And I started the 2 hours before, leading up to it.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing.
Who did you tape? Who were you watching?
CNN.
I taped CBS, so it was
I taped that too.
Gayle King, Oprah's BFF Gayle King, and Kevin Frazier, who's an Entertainment Tonight anchor. So, and Gayle is so pop culture. She is so into pop culture, so I wanted to watch her.
Did she wear a fascinator?
She wore a different hat every hour. She had 6 hats, and every hour she changed her hat.
That's
so that
great.
was really
Did her
fun.
dress change?
No, but it was this beautiful lemony yellow print thing that looked really great.
Didn't the Queen look amazing?
The Queen is unbelievable.
In that lime.
I still can't believe her age.
She's what, 85?
90. She had a 90th birthday last year,
Isn't
I'm sure.
it time to step down?
I feel like she's hanging on because she's not. What do I know about the royal
family? Is she the longest reigning queen?
Yes, it's a big deal. She's a huge deal.
Yeah. She looks amazing.
I think longest reigning monarch. We're being showered with petals. One of the reasons I really wanted to do this outside today is this tree behind us. I think it's an ornamental cranberry or ornamental cherry or something. I planted one in my backyard and one in my front yard in the landscaped. It's one of my favorite trees ever. And this is the week it's in bloom.
Didn't Jeff give it to you for an anniversary? Or
no,
was that over
he
there?
gave me that one there and then it died.
Oh, crappy.
I know.
I want this tree.
That was from Holes. So I would love that one though. It was a big topiary. It was grafted onto a topiary.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
I would like another one of those.
It is the most beautiful time. I have my ornament. It's not the big lilac, but I have a bush with the small lilacs. And
those are Japanese.
Yeah, you sit out in the evening and that's all you smell.
That's really nice.
It's a beautiful time of year.
It is. We're really, people say Canada, oh my God, it's so cold. It's not cold all the time. And our summers are, well, they can be fleeting. We're having an amazing one. We've got heat warnings right now. It's 30 degrees, 100 degrees.
Maddie's supposed to have her track day on Friday. It's supposed to be 30 plus degrees.
That's super hot.
Don't
I hope
you
they're
think?
going to have lots of water stations.
Yeah,
They
almost.
should have lots of that.
Because those kids aren't smart enough
Or
to keep...
popsicle state, like a bunch
There's a
of stuff like
freezy
that.
station.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We used to do that. That used to be our station. We would sit there.
I know, we still donate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So yes, the royal wedding was awesome. I watched the royal wedding. And yes, I think the Queen's amazing.
I really, really thought her dress was very pretty. I was surprised at the simplicity.
I was not wowed. Can I just say that?
That's a good...
And I felt her hair, like it had like a little tender, it just felt like it looked almost messy bunnish.
Yeah.
I did not think it suited the occasion. I think she's beautiful. I think their couple, I mean, not that my opinion counts in any way. I would hate to be under the microscope that they're under where people are talking about
her
these sorts of
dress
things.
was stunning, but it looked big on her.
The only person that needed to love it was her.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad she did. But I think it was, as a fan and the dress is a big deal for me. That moment she walks out of her car and it's like, oh, the dress, oh my God.
There wasn't one embellishment.
Yeah. It was super sleek and modern and gorgeous.
I guess that's her.
Yeah.
I guess that describes her,
Yeah.
right?
It's not what I expected. I did expect some kind of lace somewhere.
Yeah.
The veil was stunning.
The crown, or the tiara.
The tiara blew my mind.
Gorgeous.
Wouldn't you just love to live like that for a month?
You know what was really gorgeous? Her Stella McCartney second gown.
Gorgeous.
The halter neck.
And that Jaguar they popped into. And
could he not look more gorgeous?
He's just a hunky little... And I can't believe he's 33 years old. That's how I feel old. I remember when they were born.
How old is she? She's 36. They got to start popping out babies.
TikTok. Wonder if she's pregnant.
Yeah. Scandal.
So I've been watching Royal Wedding and Drag Queens. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Fabulous.
Oh my God.
I'm so behind.
And he's got an audio podcast.
He is an
Jodie,
amazing man.
It's all I listen to when I drive in my car, and it's long. And he's naughty, and he's funny.
He's perfect.
Him and RuPaul and Michelle.
Isn't he? He's beautiful. Like, he's a beautiful woman in drag.
He's gorgeous. Either way. Super tall and
Yeah.
slim. I can only imagine what he looks like in person with those giant wigs and his heels, and he's already tall.
Fierce.
Yeah, he's totally awesome. If you don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and you love theater and bitchy drag queens.
And gay men.
Come on!
Come on.
And they wear so many tight outfits, and all I can think about is, where did he tuck his junk?
It's an art form to be able
That's
to
gotta hurt.
tuck your junk.
Come on. You can't tell me that doesn't hurt.
Well, and then it's between your legs.
I don't know. I don't really want to know, but I do want to know, but I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Knitters. Are you still there, knitters? We did knit too.
13 minutes in. You know what? As much as I've been working, it seems like I've been knitting up a storm in the evenings.
I've been, honestly, I'm not even kidding you, too tired to knit most nights. Like a few rows of something. But I do have the first weekend of Garden Shop I had off, and I knit half a shawl because Mother's Day. It was like the week before Mother's Day, so I knew I had to knit that. So that was a big weekend. And I've been knitting socks a little bit. And I have a secret knit that I can't share anything with until like a month from now.
Why?
It's preview knitting.
What does that mean? Oh, yes.
Anyway,
yeah.
So I can't share it, but I'm excited to share it, and it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teaser. Let's show our first FOs.
Okay, so yeah, this week we basically have the same FO. What? Oh my God, how much do you love the Hipster Shawl?
I did mine wrong. Remember I told you about
You didn't do it wrong, you just modified it. I mean, accidentally modified it.
Yeah.
But what do you think, Jody? I love the size of it. You knit it on a bigger needle.
I knit it on a 6 mil.
Oh my God, Mayak medium.
With the same Mayak that Trace. This is Tracy's original color.
Yeah, we both have this color shawl.
Isn't this the original shawl color?
No.
Oh.
Hohi, this is a pattern by Hohi Locatelli. She did it in a color called mustard.
Yes.
Which is kind of like...
brownie.
Yeah. It's a really warm brown.
Yeah.
This is called ochre, which I thought was yellow, and it's really kind of a limey, chartreusey green. It's really pretty.
And of course...
tassels. Everything's better
I thought,
with
is that too much? Because you all have the fringe?
No. No, I don't think that's too much at all.
I don't think it is.
Do you think?
No.
No, I don't think it is.
So yeah, I just kept knitting until I was almost out of yarn. I used about the same that the pattern used. I just didn't read the pattern. Let me try it on while Tracy shows hers.
Okay. So when I knit mine in January, I think it was in January, I loved knitting it, and I knew I would knit it again.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided to knit it for Mom for Mother's Day.
Oh.
So that's what this is. This is, and she loves black, white, but she will wear pops of color, right? She's super neutral. She looks really good in red.
She does look good in red.
I really wanted the color. If I could have got the Mayak medium in this color, I would have knit it again in that yarn. I love it so much. But I did see that this is Julie Aslan Lezu DK. So it's slightly finer than the Mayak. But the pattern is written for DK to light worsted. There's so many options you can use.
And of course, fingering. I mean, you just keep going.
Of course you can.
Any weight.
Of course you can. So it's more about the needle. So this is Lezu DK by Julie Aslan in the color Coraline, which I think is smashing. I would love.
She was so excited to get it.
I would love any. Yeah, my mom, as she saw me knitting it and stuff, and she goes, "Oh, that red shawl you're knitting is so nice." And I was like, "Yeah, I love it. I can't wait to wear it. It's so nice." It was never for me from the minute I ordered the yarn. It was all hers. So that's what this is.
You went through so many yarn choices for what you were going to use for Mom's Mother's Day.
No, that was Christmas, wasn't it? Christmas.
Maybe it was Christmas.
Yeah, but this I knew right away. I just couldn't find this color.
It's stunning
in person. So
it's such a beautiful
I ordered it online
tonal.
from Espace Tricot. It's gorgeous. It's super tonal. So it's hand dyed in Montreal, Quebec.
Bonjour, Julie.
By Julie Aslan. And this color is so Julie. Like, she's so perky and she's happy and sweet and wonderful. So I think this is it's just the most beautiful color. And I have quite a bit left. And
you do.
I'm going to knit something for myself, maybe. Like some fingerless gloves. Yeah, something like that. So I love it. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. I have the tiniest, dinkiest yard, but I do have a couple of good trees. And I do like that the yard's little because then I don't have tons of work. Oh my God, I feel like
love
a princess
it. I do.
So I love this, and I will knit it again. I love this pattern. What did you think?
Oh, it was such a pleasure.
Tons of just garter. It's crescent shaped.
But that's me. I mean,
I love.
I'm not fussy. I like a little bit of texture going on.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of fancy lace.
I'm glad Mom liked the fringe. I wasn't sure if she would like the fringe because that's easily to take it off.
Yeah.
So I had to go borrow
the fringe
it from her
took a lot
morning.
of yarn.
Fringe takes a lot of yarn.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm so thrilled, and I'm so thrilled. It goes around my neck.
Jodie, you're going to wear it so much.
And
it looks
still
so good
got
on
lots of, you could do it.
And this is such a good pop with all the neutrals that we wear, with gray and black and navy and
well, that's basically
jeans
all I wear.
And totally.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't remember the last time I wore like nice clothes.
I know.
Which is fine with me.
Right now, I'm wearing as little clothes as possible in our house.
Yeah. Can I just say, we don't need air conditioning. I'm grateful for it every summer. Like, I'm never uncomfortable. We never lose sleep.
No.
And that's a huge bummer. A lot of people deal with that.
Yeah. Lucky ducky.
Lucky ducky. The summer I was pregnant with Georgia, air conditioning happened.
Not with Jackson?
No, because I was pregnant in the winter with him. But with her, I was like 7 months pregnant in July. Or 6 months pregnant in July.
Oh, yeah. Same.
So look at you cranking out the shawls.
Okay.
This is not your only FO.
It's not my only FO. So that's one.
Overachiever.
And then
okay, I love this.
I've had this yarn for so long, and I've never knit a Jodie shawl,
which is crazy.
But this is Jodie and a hipster had a baby.
I just noticed the bottom of your shawl. Jodie.
I thought I was going to run out of yarn and not have enough room for the full lace pattern at the bottom of my Jodie shawl.
Okay. What?
So what I did was I did
that texture row.
The texture row, but I only did 4, like 2 over 2 instead of 3 over 3.
Oh, Jodie, that's so cool.
So it's a little shallower. So instead, this is the Jodie shawl up until the lace section.
Okay.
And then I added this.
It's gorgeous.
And then I added.
Oh my God, so much fun.
Tassel. This was a pleasure, and it was the yarn is spun right round.
Oh my God, it feels amazing.
And I've showed this before, but this very light gray is Ghost. This darker gray with some specks is Holy Crow. And then this amazing pop of color down here is House of Dolls.
Okay, wouldn't you like a sweater in that? House of Dolls? Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
And the fading is so pretty.
that would be a beautiful, like, not find your fade. What's the comfort fade or whatever, Cardi?
Yes.
With all of this. This would be an
Yes.
amazing combination for any kind of a gray lover.
Yeah. So I had knit a hat with this one already. So then I shortened this. The only thing I did was shorten this section and started my middle section sooner.
Yeah.
I ended up knitting the whole entire ball of Holy Crow.
So it is a 3 skein project. You need 3
Yes.
colors that you like the way they go together for the it's DK weight.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So you just modify, and that's awesome, Jody. So you got a hat and part of a shawl out of one ball.
Yeah.
Use the whole one. And what about the bottom color? Use most of it?
most of it. There plus this.
Plus tassels.
There was about this much left in my ball.
Oh my God. It's so gorgeous.
So I used about
Great
2.5
job.
skeins of DK.
Lots of people have knit this.
It's the Jodie Shawl, you guys. I can't be more excited that I now have knit it.
So I knit one for you.
Yes, that because I had one. Did you only knit one?
No, I've knit 2.
Who was the Mum?
I knit one for Mum. And did you bring? And then Hohi gave me hers. So I've got one that I have, but I've never knit, and it is one of my most.
So you have
favorite.
one and
I
you've
have a
knit it.
Jodie.
I've knit
it twice.
I've never knit it.
Yeah.
So this is a great basic recipe. If
Don't you think it's a good beginner?
I do.
Lace. I mean, if you had done the lace part, it is a good beginner lace pattern too.
Because the lace is in clear rows, so you're gonna know the next row if you're off.
Yes.
You're not gonna be able to get 3 or 4 rows down and think, oh my gosh.
No.
You're gonna be on the next row and know your lace
First
is off.
repeat, you'll see your
Yes.
yarn over is supposed to be one
Yeah.
side of it's really great. So highly recommend both of these patterns. I love them. There goes a giant truck down my alley.
Excuse me. I took my Suburban in today to get serviced. It's leaking antifreeze.
What? Don't you hate it when things go wrong?
I know, but it hasn't been tuned up or serviced, so it's under.
I'm sure it'll be something minor.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. 2 shawls in 3 weeks.
Let me tell you, this will be used a ton.
Totally. Yes, it will.
The color, come on.
Okay, I think. Well, we bought this yarn at Rhinebeck. I bought 3 skeins.
Oh, I ordered mine later because of yours.
Okay.
I
so
never
I'm
bought
pretty-
the House of Dolls.
I think I bought that. I have that color, right?
You do have that color.
Okay, so I'm gonna knit it up. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Okay, what else have you got? That's it for my
don't
FOs.
have any. Okay, me too. That's it for FOs.
Yeah.
1 FO. Although the slippers you knit when you showed last time, those were for Mom for Mother's Day too.
Yes,
and she
they were.
Loved those.
She did.
Loved.
Those were-
and they fit her perfectly.
I hope she wears them.
She'll wear them.
I hope so. I put the puffy paint on the bottom because I
Yes.
can see her slipping.
Yeah.
They were wickedly slippery.
Yeah, especially on hardwood. I cannot get over the petals falling on her. This is crazy.
What a good idea. I walked in, Tracy, what do you think about doing it outside? And I thought, yes, amazing
Jodie,
idea.
before you finish an idea, Jodie's like, no, I just don't.
And then, but then
it was like, all right, why not?
and then I got out here and it was like, this is amazing.
It's so nice to be outside.
God.
It is so nice. And we'll do some outside ones, maybe in different locations. We said last year we would do one by the pool and never did. So we're
Yeah.
going to have to do that
Yeah,
because it's so beautiful. And my mom's yard is amazing. And she plants
a bazillion.
pretty much half a greenhouse in her yard. And it looks, you could have a wedding there every summer. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's it for FOs for me.
Me too.
Yes. But what about, do you have any works in progress? that
Yeah,
you've got
show me
going
your
on?
works in
Okay.
progress.
So, I sound like such a baby. So Saturday was my first day off. I did not get off the couch. My feet were freaking killing me.
I wouldn't have either. Did you have people bring you things?
I wish I was that lazy. I wasn't
Text your
quite that
daughter
lazy,
downstairs.
But it was like, make your coffee and park yourself for 2-3 hours. So what I did was I got back to my Like a Cloud sweater. This is really all I want to knit. This is all
Yeah.
I want to knit.
I can see why.
It is, so now it's at the point I can try it on. I put about 4 inches on it under
That's
the
a
arm.
lot in fingering weight. Oh my gosh.
It is in one day. So I just knit this all day. Oh my God, I cannot even get over how much I love this pattern.
That's actually picking up the color really beautifully.
Yeah, that's exactly my hair, not exactly, but the pattern, the yarn, exactly. So this is the Like a Cloud cardigan by Joji Locatelli. I think it's possibly,
You can see the halo on that.
oh my God, the yarn is Shibui, Seema, and Silk Cloud held together, which is just the most luxurious combination. There we go.
You can even do this as no sleeves.
This is actually, so it's written for these two yarns held together, but you can substitute any fingering weight yarn.
Right.
You
Because
can
that's
do
lace.
this. Yeah, they're both lace. So you could do this in any fingering weight yarn that you have and that you like. And one of the things, well, I love the pattern. It's so easy to memorize. You can see right away what row you're on once you get going in it. But one of the great things about it is this edge, you never pick up a button band. That is your finished edge. So when I'm done the body and you're done the sleeve, you're done. You do not have to pick up a button band
It's a pretty little
to
edge
finish. And Joji's made hers quite long, and I was actually, now that I'm kind of halfway through the body, I thought, how long do I want this? I'm gonna make mine a couple inches shorter than Joji did.
Well, and the beautiful thing about this construction is you try on as you go.
You totally do.
And stop when you need
top-down
to.
sweaters are such a great way to get one that fits you properly.
Yeah.
So I did try it on, and I love the way it fits around me, but Joji's taller than I. Anyway, I looked at the schematic. It's a little bit longer than I would like. So that's a really great tip for any pattern that you have. Pay attention as
I can see you doing it, I can see you doing it considerably shorter than hers.
Yeah. So, and she writes in the pattern that she found there was quite a bit of stretch when she blocked it, but she's taken that all into account in the pattern, so you know that ahead of time. And pay attention to this schematic that the designers put in your pattern.
Yeah.
The measurement from the underarm to the bottom is there, so you can decide, do I want this shorter? I'm going to do the 4 inches of ribbing at the bottom.
Beautiful.
But I'm going to take a couple of inches at least out. And how I'm deciding that is I took a sweater I like that I wear all the time at home, and I just laid it on my bed and measured it. And I thought, okay, yes, that's the length I want, or I want it 1 inch longer, or whatever.
Right.
It just gave you a good measuring comparison point.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I put a few inches on that puppy last weekend.
That's a lot of knitting.
It is a lot of knitting. It is. It took me, I knit literally all day, all evening, and it was like a slug. Oh my gosh.
But you're going to have this for the fall when you need it.
Feel it.
Yes,
Like,
I mean, it's
just, I can't
the
wait
sweater
for it to
weighs
be done.
nothing.
It weighs nothing. It is so, and it really is super luxurious and gorgeous, but if you don't have access to, the Shibui yarns, you can do this in any fingering weight that you like. And if you don't like mohair, don't use mohair.
Yeah, I agree.
But wow, I can't get over it. I really just want to wear it. And I think it's a really good color.
It's a gorgeous.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful
The color,
neutral.
I should say, I love the color. What is it? It's a mystery. No, it's fog. It's fog. So really, I'm still loving sweater knitting. What about you?
Speaking of,
This is actually, I've got it in my new bucket tote from Mrs. Brown's Bags, which I love. And Jodie gave me a Legacy Knits sheet.
it's funny because my bag
Stop it!
that I'm actually using has it too.
So cute. Well, Jodie, I have to say I love these buckets for the practicality, and they're just
Okay,
gorgeous.
good idea.
But it's so cute to have my pin on the handle. It never catches my yarn.
Yeah. I have to say their pin is one of the top cutest ones.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's got stripy socks and a little crown,
Yeah.
and it's just like a little adorable sheet. That Chelsea and Sue.
It is adorable. So yeah, I've been sweater crazy.
Jodie, I'm so much for our knit along. Jodie, that is so beautiful.
So this is, what is it? Humulus.
Humulus
By
Isabel Kramer.
Isabel Kramer.
Yeah.
So I'm knitting it in Barrett wool.
Oh my gosh, there goes my notes.
I
Okay.
can't tell you how much fun this was for me to knit.
You love the color work?
Loved.
Well, good, because there's only about a jillion colorwork sweaters that you could do yokes.
I know. And you know what? I have tried it on. I've put a longer cable on, tried it on. The fit is perfect.
This yarn feels so soft.
Yes.
You would never, like for people that are wool sensitive or whatever, I would totally recommend this yarn.
There's no scratch
It's
to it.
never been washed, and it feels
Yes.
smooth and soft.
Yeah.
So this is the home worsted weight for Barrett.
Home worsted weight.
Yeah.
I am having so much fun knitting this. I'm
So
3
beautiful.
inches away from ribbing.
Oh, that's going to go so fast. So it's worsted weight.
I knit 3 inches last night. That's how fast it is, right?
Stop it. Oh, I love worsted weight. Like, this is the best weight of sweater for us in the winter.
I am having and you know what I did? The pattern calls for a worsted weight yarn with a 4mm needle, which I have done in the solid light gray. I went up to a 4.5 for my color work.
Good idea. Does it tell you to do that?
No, but I heard you or somebody mention going up. There is some puckering here, but you know, as I smooth it out, just even finger smooth,
I think your blocking's going to take care of that.
It's gonna lay totally flat.
Yeah, because you know, just the fabric of color work with the strands running behind, it's naturally, it pulls in a little bit, right? So
I tried to be very conscious.
I think the best thing to do is for sure to go up a needle size. I think you did a great
I
thing
actually
there.
think if I had gone to, if stayed on a 4, it would have been really tight.
You would have pulled it back.
I would have been not happy.
Yeah.
So I'm thrilled that I went up. Oh my God.
Did you swatch?
Chocolate? Did I swatch?
I was going to say, like, because if you swatch and you're not sure about your color work, make sure you do that, like swatch and changing, and then that way you don't worry.
Well, I know I didn't swatch color work.
Right.
For sure. So I would
if
say
you're
no.
If you're new to color work, I would do that. I would just swatch it.
I would too.
Yeah.
And I just was very careful taking my measurements and looking at the schematic and how many inches of positive ease she's calling for.
Yeah.
And it's the size I would have picked.
Right.
Regardless. And let me tell you, I tried it on.
Jodie, it's so beautiful.
And it's so nice.
The color, first of all, the color palette is so beautiful. It's neutral, but not. Like this blue, what's this
color
one's
is
called?
That? I don't know.
You have Ellie Gray.
Yeah. And this gorgeous tealy blue.
It'll come to me. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I love this color. It is a soft teal color, but it's just so perfectly matched together. Like one's not too bright, one's not too light. Like it's a really beautiful.
I'm not going to put any color work around the waist because I don't need a big stripe.
Is there color work down there?
No. But she does recommend a stripe around the wrist before you start. I might do something, along this line around,
that would be pretty.
The 3 and then the 1.
Yeah.
Depends on how many stitches I have, how it works out. I think I might do a little bit of that before I get to the cuff.
And that would be it for color work?
Yes, it doesn't ask for color work.
It doesn't have color work on the bottom. Okay.
No. But I thought it would be fun
You know
to
what
add.
might be nice too? Do a split hem.
Actually, I was thinking that last night.
Because how often, like, you can wear it that sort of traditional, I don't want to say, it's sweatshirty or whatever, where it's just a circle.
Boxy, yes.
But I actually really love the split hem.
I do too.
And it's quite straight then.
I actually thought I would do a few short rows on the back side of a split hem because then you're...
Yes, Jodie.
How nice would that be?
Yes. I mean, you could even skip most of the, like, you could just do a little bit of ribbing. You could do those short rows and just some, like, you don't have to have as, how fun is it to knit a sweater that's, like, perfect to your taste?
Yes. Because I see your split hem on yours and I thought, that's
I love
gorgeous.
it. I love it. And I mean, it's just fun to do those things. But as written, the pattern is gorgeous. It's so popular.
And look, my bag matches my shawl.
Jodie, I have my sock sack like that right now.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so that's been a pleasure. That's all I've been knitting on this past week.
That's what I'm doing this summer.
I picked it back up.
I have 3 sweaters that are part finished. This summer is sweaters. And by the time fall rolls around, I'm going to have a bunch of finished sweaters.
I agree.
And none of them, well, the one is worsted weight, my Hamilton that I started, and oh my God, I love it so much. I'm over halfway done that.
Yeah.
I just need time to do it.
There's a big ant crawling on our screen.
There is.
He's just having a
I wish he would
heyday.
crawl across the camera so everybody could see him.
You know what I'm doing next is Talia.
The one we bought all the yarn for.
That's next.
Yeah.
As soon as this is off, that's on.
Jodie, there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would really love to start another one, but that seems stupid. Like, just get some stuff finished.
I know, and I'm so tempted. I'm having so much fun with this color work. The other Talia is bottom up, so you knit all this and then get to the color work.
You could do it backwards. You could do the pattern backwards if you want to.
I actually think, like you mentioned, I think I'm going to do a steeked panel, and I'm going to steek it into a cardigan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Even if it's
beautiful.
just one button, a button bat, whatever.
Right.
I'll
We never
figure-
button our cardigans.
That's what I mean. But sometimes it's nice to have the second,
Yeah.
maybe 3 buttons.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was thinking I want to cast that on so bad. And I'm thinking I am 2/3 done this sweater, if not more.
Right.
I cannot.
It's silly to just have all these things half done.
And then what I have been doing lately and for quite a while, like I cast this on, I didn't knit another stitch on anything until
Yeah.
this was done.
And everybody says how quick that one is too.
Oh,
that's a
Tracie.
quick. Same with Hipster.
This was done in three and a half days.
A lot of people have knit a Hipster in a week.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
more than that. But yeah, quick.
Yeah, a lot of people said I had it done in a week.
I did have it done in a week.
Yeah. So worsted weight, or on that size
Well,
of a
6
needle.
millimeter needle on worsted weight.
Right. Just put some time
I want
into
to
it.
do
It's done.
everything.
Done.
Okay, what else have you got going on?
What else do I have going on? I wish I could have showed. I'm very excited to show you my preview knitting, but I can't. Let's just forget about that. And now I have socks.
Me too.
Okay.
Tracie,
Okay.
I do have socks.
Show me socks.
I just showed you my.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so in my adorable little matching, look at us, twinnies.
And look, this thing.
And that's the yarn.
That's hilarious.
What? It is. So I started my gauge dye works last time. This sock was done in 2 days, and I'm not even kidding you. Half of it was done at a movie one night, but I said I need more short socks, and then I haven't really touched them. Once I finished this one,
Did you try it on?
I was a garden shop slave, so I have not. Yes, I tried it on. It fits like a
What
dream.
pattern did you use? You didn't.
I didn't use a
Yeah,
pattern.
okay.
But I did a
Tracie.
cut in afterthought heel, which I love, and I could basically, this could be called smooth operator socks. It's almost the same,
Yeah.
identical, right? So if you're looking for a pattern to use, go to the smooth operator socks. But I just did 5 rows of twisted rib, and I used the old Norwegian, like the twisted German cast on, because I didn't want them to be too tight on your ankle.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? I don't normally use that. I normally use a long tail, but I really like the way this turned out. So 5 rows of ribbing and about 2 stripes. 2 stripes of there, which would be about an inch total before I cut in my heel.
Got it.
And then just knit the foot
Look at
as
this
I always
green
knit.
stripe.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
So again, this, I don't know why I picked this color. This is so not what I would normally pick, but I love it. I picked it because
You
I didn't.
love
I
orange.
didn't. I don't have yarn like this. That's why I picked
Yeah.
it. I want something different.
Yeah.
And this was a great. So this is the Gauge Dye Works, who I love, in her Azurite B colorway.
Yeah.
So there's that. And I do have the second one going. Okay, here's how silly I was. I thought, oh, I'm just going to, when there's nobody in the garden shop, I'm just going to just have a vanilla sock, and I'm just going to get so many socks knit. Was I smoking
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
No. I don't even get lunch some days, so what am I talking about?
Don't you go like, I need 15 minutes. I need 15 minutes to go have something to eat.
Do you know what? Here's the thing. It's funny. We don't, Mom and I make sure everybody else get breaks. And yeah, every once in a while you just say, look, I've got to go have 15 minutes for lunch. But if there's lots of customers and a truck shows up,
Right,
and
you
need
just
to
don't
unload
go.
a truck,
I
you just
get it.
don't.
I
So,
get it.
Yeah, lunch sometimes is at 2 o'clock if you take 15 minutes. But isn't it super cool, the colors? And I still don't understand why I have the heel in one color. That should be 2.5 stripes of color. I don't know what happened there. So there must be a giant
Oh, so
stripe.
there
There must be a giant.
Oh, look at it.
There's
It
a
is
giant
giant.
stripe of the dark green there. I mustn't have noticed that when I bought.
So you should wind that. So you're going to start with this ball.
Yeah. So now I'm attached to this one,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm gonna do cut in my heel with this again.
I
and
thought
see-
you used a mini.
No.
Isn't that funny?
And it's just I just wound them into 2 balls, thinking, oh, I'm gonna try 2 at a time. Oh.
You didn't.
I don't know why. No, I didn't.
I've actually discovered a 2 at a time pair that I have at home that I thought, that's really smart.
2 at a time is super smart. I just feel slow
Yeah.
having to fiddle with the yarns all the time.
Yeah. I get it.
So whatever, whatevs. So I love ankle
Excuse
socks.
me.
And that was really fun. You finished them. Oh my gosh.
I did. So I had one done
That is
forever.
such a pretty stripe combination.
I had one done forever, And then I just finished the second one.
Jodie, tell me about the
Actually-
mini.
I don't know. It's just a mini.
It's super
mini
pretty.
limey green.
So are you going to
so
put them away for
pleased
Christmas?
to give? They'll go in my drawer. I'm not giving them away. Actually, this mini
Why
is
would you think
different
you'd
than
give
this
them
mini.
away?
I don't know if you can
I
see.
can tell.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I grabbed a mini of a different color.
They're so pretty though.
No, yeah, but I'm so thrilled to have these socks. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
This
and then
colorway, I'm thrilled. This is Coloring Book Yarn
Yeah.
in her vintage holiday.
yeah. It's beautiful.
She's a beautiful self-striper, isn't
She's
she?
amazing. If you can get your hands on Coloring Book Yarn, could not recommend it highly enough.
Look how fun those stripes are.
Yes. I love that there's one super thick stripe, and I love the colors she's put together.
Yeah.
It totally looks like a candy cane. It's very Christmassy to me. It's very holiday to me.
My uterus feels like it's going to drop out.
Oh my God.
If I stand up, it might.
Well, then
So
don't.
watch out.
Can I just say don't?
And I now have my period again after a
Jodie.
week. A week.
That's awful.
Yeah, it is awful.
That's so crappy. I don't even know what to say to that. That's really
Like you finish
awful.
one and a week later, hello.
I don't know what to, you gotta go to the doctor.
It's just menopause. Menopause.
menopause sucks.
menopause. Anyway,
Well, I hope the microphone's good. We did have a couple of people that couldn't hear us well last time, so we're trying it out.
I do have another one at home that Tracy said, don't forget the microphone.
Ah, whatever.
And I forgot the microphone. It was moved.
This was our Knit City man on the street. Hello. Hello.
Do you remember? We did use it.
We did use it.
Yeah.
And speaking of Knit City and fiber festivals, next Saturday here in Edmonton, we have the Edmonton Fiber Frolic.
This Saturday.
Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, sorry. This coming.
In 3 days.
Yes. Oh my God, where does the time go? Yes. So
Edmonton
I'm really,
Fiber-
really, really excited
Edmonton
about that.
Fiber Frolic.
Yeah.
Terwilliger Rec Center this year.
Twilliger Church.
Terwilliger Church is so much closer for us.
So much closer for us.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a food truck, so we have to stay for lunch.
Yeah.
Taco food truck.
And then go home.
Taco.
Taco.
When I was in England, they called it taco. The
That's
taco.
so funny.
It's cute.
I love that.
It's
Okay.
going to be great, though. Tons of vendors coming. It got bigger already from last year.
I would like to get another trio of DK weight yarn
Really?
to knit something. I don't know what.
I was
What's
just
up,
thinking about that this morning. I've got to find a project and look for yarn for
Yeah.
that. Because I feel
I-
like I really don't need any more yarn.
I don't need any more yarn.
But come on, let's be serious.
Tracy, you got to stop I feel like I need to buy something from every booth.
I don't feel like that.
But you do.
No, I don't. I might have used to feel like that. I don't feel like that anymore. I do. Here's the thing. I do want to support the vendors that I love, of course.
Yeah.
And I have a stash to prove it. I have been supporting lots of.
And I'm at the point where we got to knit some of this stuff to make room for new ones.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would look for a base that I have not knit with or that's
Yeah,
just different.
something special.
I really love the Tracie shawl that I knit that had silk and cashmere.
It's such a beautiful drape.
Stop it. The
Yeah.
drape. You know what? If you haven't knit a shawl that's kind of not just sock yarn,
Yeah.
I would say do that. It's such a difference. I love wearing
Oh,
that.
you guys, the feel and drape of this shawl
And
is
I'm just
stunning.
happy to see everybody. And maybe there's stuff there that, maybe I'll find some buttons or who the heck knows. I'm just going to be really
Yeah.
happy to be there. And so many knitters are going to be there. And we should bring
agree.
pins. Do you think anybody would want a pin?
Sure.
Our
People like
badges,
pins.
our free little badges.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Okay.
anyway, we're just going for fun.
Show me your sock.
Show me your sock. Oh yeah, I finished my sock sample of my pattern. So now I have an actual pair of socks that I just need to take a picture of. These were
Crazy.
Sweet Fiber.
They're amazing.
Sweet Fiber, super sweet sock in her driftwood colorway. And now that they're finished, I look at the yarn and think it is exactly the color of driftwood. Right?
Oh my
it's
gosh, it's so
taupey,
pretty.
beigey, gray.
Are you so happy how it turned out?
I love them. I love them. I'm
I
really,
need to
really
knit
happy.
these. You have to send me the pattern.
I would love to send you the pattern.
God,
So
that's
now
stunning.
it's and I can't even believe how many people said, I'll just knit your socks.
I know.
Overwhelming. So thank you to anybody willing to do that. I wish I could say yes to everybody. But there is some people that are willing to do it, and so this should be out to them today, I think. I just need a couple of pictures, and then I have to send it off because the text has been edited and stuff. So what a fun thing to write a pattern.
Isn't it a fun process?
What a fun thing.
Yeah.
So it's been a ton of fun.
It's yeah, I didn't realize the process and tech editing and changing this and wording.
So educational.
It really is.
Yeah. And I mean, I want to say thank you to Sandy and Hokie who are knitting them right now, and that's so nice.
Who's Sandy?
And, Sandy by the lakeside.
Oh, she is.
She's not a pattern sock knitter, and that was great. I love that. So I love her feedback from that. So, and thank you for all your support and your saying you should totally do it.
You should totally do it.
Yeah,
because I've said for years Tracie should knit a pattern because she's so English. She loves it. Like I
do love writing stuff.
Writing, and she's so good at these beautiful. She loves the lacy, chart, simple but gorgeous. And I just think this sock has come together, and it's stunning.
I like it, and I love knitting it, and I hope somebody else might like knitting it. So that was great. It was a super fun experience just to put it together. So those are done, and I just can't even say enough about the yarn. It feels kind of woolly.
And I like that for a sock.
It's a merino nylon, but it feels woollier than some merinos, which I think is great for socks.
I think it's perfect for socks. You need a little bit of that toughness.
I don't know if I showed this, but Sweet Fiber, who is an amazing Vancouver-based dyer, and her yarn's incredible. So, love.
Yay.
What about you? Jody, you're a machine.
So this I found. Do you guys remember Ages?
Yes. That is good yarn.
This is Thing 1 and Thing 2 by Neely Knits.
Yes.
She's
starting to dive heat.
It's her super sock. It's an 80/20, and she's Neely Knits.
She's got super, super fun combinations.
She really does.
Yeah.
Lots of pop culture
and they're
reference.
All based, yes.
So it came with this mini, you guys.
What a great turquoise.
Isn't that perfect for this red and white stripe? So
it's so Dr. Seuss.
This was done for a long time, and so I have picked up and knit the cuff.
So cute.
And then the heel, and then I just have about the same amount before I put in the next heel.
Okay, so you and I do our heels differently. You always split a stripe, and I always do it right after a stripe.
Oh, yeah. I try and split my stripe.
It's cute. I never know what to do, so I just sort of whatever, wherever I think it looks really good, Jode. That color.
I'm gonna have a ton of yarn. These are gonna be for Jordan because she loves red and she loves short socks only.
You could probably get 2 pairs out of here, Jode.
Look at this.
You can get 2 pairs of short socks out of 1 ball of yarn.
I actually think you would get more. Don't you think?
Well, okay. Remember, you and I split that 1 ball of Jinx yarns, 50 grams. I had socks with legs this long.
Yes.
So yes, you can easily get.
What I thought I would do is knit the leg, 2 legs in this, and then a solid foot.
No, solid leg and stripy foot.
So people could
see it?
Don't you
want to see the stripe? Well, I guess if
you're
you
right.
don't want people to see the stripes, then do the legs.
You're right.
But I see what you mean. Stripe would be cute, and that's a fun way to do, like for more conservative people. You could do stripes on the leg, but maybe they're a little bit. They don't want wacky socks, so you could do a solid foot.
Yeah, unexpected, right? Like you
Yes.
cross your legs and you see this fun pattern up your leg. You know what I did get? I got some of the twist, the minis. Look at how fine this cable is, you guys. So I got you buy them separately. You get the 4-inch in the size of sock needle that you want.
By far my favorite sock needle.
And then you buy the 20-inch, because I like about a 32-inch cable or needle.
Okay, so I have good news for us.
What?
Chow Goo sent us a needle set to review. So next time, oh my God, Jody, you should see this set. It's so beautiful. I'm actually going to knit the sleeve on my Like a Cloud cardigan. It's short tips set, and it's got cables, like thin cables.
No.
Yeah, so we'll be able to do sleeves in the round and stuff. You should do the same thing. So we could use different sizes. We could both use it to knit sleeves if we want to.
Because my sleeve is going to be knit on a 4mm.
Yeah.
And yours isn't.
Right.
So we can both, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm such a big fan of Chow Goo.
Yes.
I mean,
so they have a new set out, and we're going to give it a whirl. And spoiler alert, I'm sure we'll love it because we do love those needles.
yeah. I mean, the cable. I mean, look at that. It's a plastic encased steel cord.
And I just love, it's so flexible. It's so thin. A lot of people say they don't like fussing with cords with a magic loop, and this is fuss free. And the join is really smooth between the.
I'm such a big fan.
Between the tip and the cord.
I'm a fan of a lot of needles. Chagu is very high on my list.
They are nice and pointy tip, which I love.
Look at Amy Beth. Look at how big this is.
Her bags are awesome.
But
that's a beautiful one. God, is that the one you got at Rhinebeck?
Yes.
Jodie, those colors are amazing.
But look at how whimsical and Norwegian-y sort of whimsical. Doesn't it remind you of that?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Mother Earth.
Little bunnies and birds and squirrels.
She's got branches. Anyway, I love.
You've got how many projects in there? Is that your sweater bag and you just put in a sock bag?
Yeah.
And she does a great detachable handle.
Her bags are stunning.
So you get the bag and you think, hey, where's the handle? It's in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy Beth.
She rocks. I have to get, which reminds me, for my collection, she does a sparkle squirrel.
Pin? Oh, of course you do.
It's brown sparkle. Her podcast is The Fats Girl Speaks, and she is super, super entertaining. Yeah. I love her.
She was so fun to meet.
She was a big highlight for me.
Yeah.
I really wished we'd had more time.
She's
with
a
her.
really, really beautiful maker. If you guys don't know about Amy Beth, the Fat Squirrel, she's got her own shop. Just Google her. She's very talented.
Updates, and they just don't last very long.
Yeah.
And that's well deserved.
Yeah, her bags are a pleasure.
Yeah, they're great. So what else do I have going on?
I just have a little bit of yarn.
That's it. I do have some things to show you.
Me too.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Because I have a gift for you. And we know what it is when it comes in bubble wrap like this.
What? No.
Yes!
Did she do...
So, if you've been watching us for a while, you know how much we love Remembrance's pottery mugs. Natalie is based in Sarnia, Ontario.
Who I get to meet.
Where Jodie's husband's family is.
She lives 2 doors from my sister-in-law.
That's crazy.
Yes.
She has an amazing shop on Etsy. She's this incredible potter. She does amazing knitted theme mugs and regular mugs. I mean, we've just love her work. So a while ago, I commissioned her, like, if you have any time, spare time, like I'm sure she's got so much spare time.
She's a nurse.
Do you? Yeah, with kids, she's basically got 2 full-time jobs and a family. No, she doesn't have spare time. What are you doing? I asked her, I said, you know, if someday, if you have some time, I would love if you could do some kind of a logo mug for Jodie and I. And I know, cheers! And I know this took a while for her to figure out on certain colors and the way she wanted to do it. Did she want to stamp it? And I just couldn't love it anymore.
So beautiful.
So you can't get this mug because there's only 2. But all of her mugs are beautiful. And she's got tons of knitting theme mugs. And it seems like she's always got something new and exciting coming.
And she does random pop-ins. No updates anymore because that just causes a crazy frenzy.
And if you're lucky enough to be out in sort of the eastern area, she does market, like in Ontario. Like she'll do the
Spring Frolic that happened already.
Did she do that one? And she does something in September.
Not.
Because I was talking to her, I said, you know, maybe one day you'll come to Knit City and we'll get a chance to meet and, you know, have some coffee or something. But I know she's super busy in September with another show.
She did do the spring fling because I remember Amanda and Christina running or seeing people or referring to people running to her booth.
Right. Mow people down. Get your mug, people.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
She's like Jenny the Potter that way. Like people just covet her beautiful work.
Well, I think we love handmade things.
We do.
That's part of why we knit. We love handmade. And we always need something to drink when we're knitting. I just love them.
Even Tracie prefers wine, but you can put tea.
This can hold whatever you feel like drinking.
No judgment.
So, you know what? We've got an awesome collection of her stuff now.
Yeah.
So thank you, Natalie, for taking that on. I can't.
Sneaker Peters.
Now that I think about it, I think, well, you know, why would you even ask? But
you know what? I actually think that they can always say no.
Yes,
no harm in asking.
Of course.
Or just let me put it on the back. It'll happen in 3 months or whatever.
Right. Right. Because I mean, it was one of
Did
those
she get
things.
right on it?
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
She's
it'll be fun
amazing.
to meet her.
She's amazing.
Watch her holidays.
You're so lucky you get to meet her.
She'll be gone.
Because it
Watch.
didn't work last summer.
No, for the last 2 years we've tried.
Oh my God, Jill. Okay, so you've been shopping?
A very, very little bit. Actually, I have spun right round, and I think it was the package that came yesterday that my damn family, Maddie said, yeah, I heard the doorbell. I said, well, it was the friggin' mailman.
What is with kids and not answering the door?
And my visa's hidden in the front entry, so they know that it's there if I ever have to pay duty, right?
Right.
So
Do you
now,
think the mailman would take a visa from a 12-year-old?
yeah, it's James.
So he would?
Yeah, he knows it's me.
Okay.
James is almost like a friend now, because I see him daily.
Well, somebody said to me, how do you know your mailman so well? And I said, oh my God, I get a lot of stuff delivered, and he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you guys remember my Mads hat that was knit? And I was talking about these
Yes,
stitched together
Jodie.
studio sets. I had pre-purchased these already, and they came in the mail. But she's knitting DK weight. I actually think you can get fingering too. You can, because my Kiss the Concrete was fingering that I held double.
Yes.
Do you remember?
So would you say this is a good substitute?
Absolutely.
The DK and the mohair
Yes.
will make a good match.
Yes. So she's now also DK is a selection with the mohair. You
Jodie,
guys.
I can't get over hand-dyed mohair.
Yes.
Look, I love the fuzz factor. But
do
look at a
too.
hand-dyed, speckled.
And actually, I would
Lots
think
of dyers are starting to do mohair now.
it's so beautiful to
Yeah.
add.
Does it feel good?
Yes.
Oh, yes. It feels nice.
And I sort of thought, look how dense. This is going to be a nightmare.
70 mohair, 30 silk. That's really nice.
I thought it was going to be a nightmare to wind because it just looks like a big clump.
No.
It winds as beautifully as this does.
It does.
So this colorway is called Lawn Ornament.
Oh my God, this is so pretty.
Lots of pink, rosy pink and minty green and speckles of orange.
And this one's Pollock. So
Isn't that
here's something
gorgeous?
interesting about Stitch Together Studio. It was a brick and mortar
So
yarn
this
store.
happened since we talked about it.
Yeah, and now they've gone to strictly online so they can spend more time dyeing yarn.
So Stitch Together brand hopefully is going to blow up and get giant.
Right. So now I guess it's not the brick and mortar store anymore, right?
No.
I did notice that on Instagram. Okay, this is crazy.
So
Lawn ornament. Oh my God.
you're
that's so
drawn
pretty.
to your favorites because their aesthetic is your aesthetic. And
Yeah.
I feel like Stitch Together Studio gets me. Like I think
Yeah.
I love what she does. I love the speckle factor.
Yeah.
I'm
and
so
like
crazy
these
about it.
pops of neon. That's not everybody's thing. Like to be
No.
able to mix them well, so that
But
it's
look
not
at-
like
yes.
super like what the heck was she thinking? That's
She
really
shows such restraint.
beautiful. Jodie, I gotta order some. No, I do,
So
and I don't.
Stitch
I do.
Together Studio, like these are two.
That's really beautiful.
I had 8 sets in my cart. But that's what I do. I usually go through and add everything that I see
Yeah.
that I like and then sort of weed out.
I'm gonna get some. You know what? I love the hand-dyed mohair thing.
It's
I love
stunning.
it. Yeah, I love it. I have one skein of hedgehog mohair. I don't have the same yarn in a sock yarn or
Yeah.
anything to go with it, but I will at some
She's
point.
got tonals too. It's not all sets
Oh, I
like
just
this.
think that's so fun,
I'm
especially for the hat kind of projects where it's one skein.
I feel like I have to cast this on.
Jodie, that would be the best for gifts. Oh, you should. What are you doing here? Go wind yarn. That's beautiful.
Thank you. I love it. Love it.
That lawn ornament color.
Do you want it?
No,
You can have it.
Jodie. No, but really, they're both beautiful. But
How fun is
yeah,
that?
it's really, 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 really well done. Okay, I have something here that was sent to us ages ago, and I couldn't remember if we'd shown it, and I don't think we have. You and I have looked at it together,
We
but
did.
and we're sort of doing this. We're spacing things out to give people their little moment instead of showing a million things all in the same show. So when we went to Rhinebeck last fall, we met Angie, who is Camel City Dye Works.
Yes.
And that was, it felt like the moment of the Sunset Highway sweater. There was a million of them walking around. They all looked amazing. But I said to her, yours is gorgeous. Like, what yarns did you use?
Yeah, it stood out to me.
It stood out. It was so beautiful. And she goes, oh, it's my own hand-dyed yarn. And I said, oh my God, Angie, what the heck? It's so gorgeous. So she has sent an amazing selection to us and sponsoring our knit-alongs, and we're going to have some prizes. And of course she said, if there's something that speaks to you, please keep it.
All of it.
That's a crazy choice to have to make. So, but I want to show you guys what she sent. She does beautiful speckles. This is her Salem HT. What is, oh, this is her 2-ply. These are all sock yarn. So it's 75% merino, 25% nylon. This is Jack Frost, Camel City Dye Works.
This is sterling, 75, 20, and then 5 stellina.
Okay.
This is hyperbole. You
That's
guys.
so pretty. I love the black.
And there's pops of bright blue.
Isn't that fun?
Hyperbole.
This one's
That's
gorgeous. It's called Pixie Graffiti.
Oh.
Again, someone that knows how to add a neon, and
Oh gosh,
it's
that's pretty.
so gorgeous. I can only imagine what that's going to be.
Look at these two together, you guys. This is
These are
both on
gorgeous.
Salem HT, which is her 2-ply. It's a 75-25. I'm showing it together because look how pretty it would be
That's
together.
gorgeous.
This is called Midnight Garden, and this is Goldie.
Aren't they pretty?
But look how beautiful those would go together. Those should go out together.
They should go out together. And then here's her last one. It's called Winter Rose.
The delicateness
Isn't
of
that
yeah.
pretty?
There's several colors of pink and purple in there. It's beautiful.
So many layers of color. So Angie, thank you so much for sending all these goodies our way. And every single skein, she sent her little sample pack. So she sends out a mini of another color. So we'll make sure that it's, so you get to try another of her colorways. She sent 5 different, and a little treat, of course.
That's so nice.
That's so nice to do. Look at that one.
Ooh, that's super pretty.
That's so pretty. And she's got like a, she gives you the name of everything there. So you know that that's Rockin'
That's
Robin.
really pretty.
There's a ton of work that does that, to do that. So Camel City Dye Works, we're going to have you linked in our show notes. That's probably super crinkly with the microphone. And this is my mood right now. I love it so much. I might not be able to give that one away, but look at that.
I feel like if you think you're going to knit it or keep
No,
it.
you know, well, I love them all. And I just, you know, this is so great because now we know to go to Angie's shop
Yeah.
when you love her colors. That Jack Frost is really,
Oh, yes.
they're all amazing. Super, super, super fun. Thank you.
Actually, Jack Frost, Tracy, could go. This could be 3 sets.
Yeah, you
Just
totally
look at all the
could.
blue here,
And actually
then those
this-
two. Look at,
Okay, well,
because
maybe
there's
we'll
so
do
much
that.
pink in there.
Maybe
These could be-
maybe she sent them like that. Duh, like how slow am I?
Ding, ding, ding. Anyway,
Okay.
it's beautiful.
Super
Some
fun.
lucky viewers.
Super fun. So I'm a little behind on knit-along prizes. I got to get those together.
I'm sure it's the last thing on your list.
Well, I know, but I love doing it, and people are
It
so
must be
good about
fun.
entering the knit-along.
Tracy does all of that at this end.
It's really fun.
It would
to
be
put some stuff together.
Well, I love gift. It's one of my favorite things is gift giving. So to be able to know that
Yeah, I
these are,
think people think that we keep everything, and that is so not the truth.
we keep probably
1%.
if yes.
That's
Yeah.
why so for every knit along we do, we pull at least 6 names. At
Yeah.
least. Sometimes when we have tons of stuff, we pull like 10 names.
Yeah.
So we
Let's
mail
talk
those out.
about our knit-alongs. We
Okay.
are slowly approaching our May sock bash to be done.
I know.
Yeah. There's a lot of beautiful socks in
What
there.
was our thing for May again?
That was
Sock blanks.
Yes.
People are having fun.
I meant to bring mine. I have
oh
a
my
sock blank on the
gosh.
go.
And the socks that are being knit out of those.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that have never used one before, and they're really loving the sock blank.
I think the fun surprise is this gorgeous sock blank is this, not always, but a lot of times pictures
Yeah.
or crazy graffiti. It looks nothing like a sock when it's knit.
Totally.
Or it looks nothing like the blank when you knit it to a
No,
sock.
you can't look at it and go, oh, I know exactly what my socks are going to look
No.
like. And I know they're called sock blanks. Knit a shawl. Knit a hat. You don't have,
Yeah.
you know, you can actually wind it into a ball and double strand it. You can knit a matty. Like you could do
Yeah. I agree.
a million things with them, but I just think
Excuse
there's
me.
a fun way to dye yarn and surprise yourself with the finished object. So so May Sock Bash is ending. Oh my God.
I don't feel like cooking in this heat. I
We're
might
gonna
do
go out for
Uber
dinner
Eats.
tonight.
Why? Just for fun?
To celebrate my son Jackson.
I didn't know if you wanted to mention that.
Well, it just happened yesterday. So my son Jackson's been training for over a year to be a firefighter, and it's a giant process. First you have to do this, then you have to do that. And it's really, I mean, he's one big step closer.
The courses you have to take.
he's invested tons of money
Yes.
to get a special driver's license. He's taken a first responders course. So he's got all this training, and you still don't even know. You still are just working to be accepted into the program. So yesterday he got the big email he's been waiting for. He scored very high on his aptitude test, so now he's got to do the physical test in about a month.
Oh, he's gonna train hard.
He trains. He
He
trains
already.
weird.
You should see his.
He wears a mask that limits your oxygen intake.
Okay,
He's got a 50-pound weight vest that he runs with.
I actually wondered when I saw. Okay, I'm such a fan of Southern Charm, the original. So it's a reality on Bravo.
I
But
was going to say, what the heck's that?
Southern Charm, New Orleans. It is mostly these gorgeous black men.
Oh my God, how come you
Tracie,
never told me about this?
Because it just started this season, and I didn't want to share my secret. No, I forgot. But let me tell these men. Oh, I just drool every time I watch the show. But one of the guys wears a mask. One of the guys is
a training mask?
Yes, when he works out. He's an artist, and he's done work for Barack Obama, and he's like 24 years old. It's so good. But anyway, he wore one of these masks. I thought, what is that
It's
mask?
hardcore. So it's got vents in it, and
Yes.
you can allow certain amounts of oxygen.
Why would you do that, though?
Because, well, it's actually really good, too, for altitude training. Like, if you have to train to run a race at a higher altitude where the oxygen is less, you can just wear these masks and simulate it.
Right.
I don't actually know everything about it, but it just... You could push yourself harder on less oxygen, which means if you have full oxygen, it's even easier for you. So it just makes it harder. But they've got a thing online that says, that exactly what you're supposed to be training to be able to do. And he's definitely there. He can do it. But to watch him work out, like he's got this giant weight vest on. I'm impressed. My kid impresses me the way he can work out.
His body has... He's very sculpted under his
and that is
t-shirts
not the way
and
he's
shorts.
always been. He's worked so hard. I mean, he wants this more than anything, and he's putting the work into it. So I'm super proud of him. So tonight we're not cooking. We're gonna have a little celebration dinner because he's one step closer.
That's huge.
It is huge. It's like
Did
it's
he
crazy.
pick?
He's going to pick.
Yeah. Do you think sushi?
Probably. I don't know.
Are you hoping
I said to
sushi?
him, no, anything.
Yeah.
Anything kind of cold.
Anything, because you don't have to cook it.
Anything as long as I don't have to cook.
Yeah.
We've been eating a lot of like salads and stuff.
We ate
for dinner.
sandwiches last night.
We had grilled chicken Caesar salad.
Oh, so that sounds good.
It was really good and really easy and really quick.
We had salmon the night before, and I made tzatziki. Oh, it was so good.
I think I'm the only person that doesn't like salmon.
You don't
I
like
wish
the taste?
I liked salmon. I love fish. I just don't love salmon.
Huh.
I know. Everybody loves salmon. I guess if you could drench it, I don't know.
No,
just
it
find
was. I
kind
mean,
of-
I'm not sure I tasted the salmon. I had so much tzatziki
What
on
did
it.
you- okay, so I would probably like that.
I made not tzatziki-ish. Like it was like no fat sour cream, just because I like the consistency with that. Like shaved cucumber, fresh dill,
Very
minced
much.
capers,
Yeah,
and
it's-
lemon.
It's like no fat tzatziki sauce.
Oh my god, it was so good.
I love Greek food. I love Mediterranean food.
It was. I could go for like chicken skewers.
Yes, and Greek salad or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
What else?
back to yarn. What else did you buy?
That's it.
Okay, so I did not buy the Camel City Dye Works, but there was an update. A while ago, there was an update on the Sweet Fiber website. And so
You should see her colors.
that's
you
how she
guys.
does it. She'll do lots of dyed to order updates.
She does tons of updates.
And then that way you don't miss it. You just
Yeah.
have to wait weeks to get it because she's got to dye a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
So she had a dyed to order update of her
That's picking up the color quite nice.
single ply merino fingering.
Is that? I was going to
It's
say tea
called
leaves.
Sweet Merino Light. Yeah, so this is tea leaves.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
I mean, it's layers of olive and khaki and tealy green. It's really, oh my god, it's so good.
it looks
that's
like it's
good.
picking up quite nice, the different tones of green.
And it's her Sweet Merino Light. And I actually bought this to make the new Joji Locatelli Barkline shawl.
It's a single.
It's a single ply. It's so beautiful. And at the same time, she had a dyed to order update of her sock yarn. And so I ordered 4 colors in her sock yarn. Same one that I
Okay.
just knit with.
A project with all 4 of those
That's
would be
what somebody
amazing.
said. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. All I know is that I have some of her yarn, but all of it's cashmere. And I was knitting socks, and I didn't want cashmerino socks. I wanted to do shawls and stuff.
Like
with
even
the
if you
cashmere.
wanted to do 3, like I think these 2 middle and one of the end.
So again, tea leaves, because
Oh
I
my
just
God,
I definitely
Tracie.
want socks in it or something. And this is rose gold, which is the color that I'm knitting my sweater in.
That everyone's crazy about.
That sweater is first up when I finish.
Is that your Hamilton?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sweater's first up. And it's worsted, right? So
Yeah.
it'll go fast. And this is her colorway called Vintage Lace. And it's just the palest, blushy creamy.
Yeah.
Like it's very, very, very pretty. And this one's called Bruin. And it's
Oh my gosh.
mushroomy brownie gray.
Yes.
It's really, this is actually the color that Hohi did her bark lines in, but she did it in the singles. But I just really loved it, and so I thought I'm going to get the sock.
Are you going to cast on her?
This would be great for mittens or anything.
Yeah.
Like, you could do tons of stuff with this.
Yeah.
I would really like to do a bark line shawl.
You know what I'm going to
I
challenge?
love that.
The shape is so beautiful.
I love triangle shawls.
They're
I-
so fun to wear.
It
Yeah.
is. I love saying, I love committing to things and doing these things, but then other things pop up and you think, I can't wait to finish the one thing to get going on the other thing. So I'm really loving this.
I love
other
your
thing
nail
I'm
polish
knitting.
color.
You do?
Did you just get them done?
I did.
Gorgeous.
I had sort of a black color.
Well, mine. Oh my God, you don't even want to see mine.
But
It's
you
so
know what?
gone
It
off.
was
Look at
like-
it's worn off.
The top coat, I don't know if it wore off or what, but all of a sudden they turned matte. And I looked,
That's working in the dirt. That happened after I did my planting.
Jodie,
It's totally matte now from planting.
but I wear gloves most of the time.
I have no
Not all the
idea.
time. Anyway, so yeah, I was driving by the other day and I thought, oh my God, my hands are so bad. Not that I care. I have short nails. I don't really care. But they looked so bad.
You know what I'd like to do?
It was nice to get a hand massage.
Oh, right? Just
Yeah,
to get them
it was
looking
really nice.
nice again. You know what I'd like to do? I'm going to go on Ravelry, and before each podcast, I'm going to challenge myself to find new designers that I'm not familiar with that I like their.
I'm so glad you said something. I was going to forget. Yes, I think that's
I mean,
a great
like
idea.
like yarn that we gravitate to the you
Yeah.
know same companies that
Yeah.
we love. We love finding new yarn companies
Yeah.
and different things. So I thought it would be fun for Tracie and I to challenge ourselves for each podcast. You find one pattern in a
Sure.
new designer, and I'll find one pattern in a new designer, and we'll just introduce ourselves to new
We're
designers.
also lucky enough that people send us
This is beautiful.
patterns and they send us and that's how lots of times we can find things because people send things to us. I'm outside and I don't know how my Wi-Fi is going to be very good, but a couple of weeks ago, or even maybe a few weeks ago, somebody showed me, Katie herself sent this pattern to us. Oh frig, I just turned it off. There we go. It's a big asymmetrical triangle shawl.
Yeah.
And it's called A Sister's Love, and it's by Katie DeGraff.
How many colors does it use?
She used both tightly knit sets by Hugh Loco, Big Sister and Little Sister, and this shawl was actually designed. She said we were an inspiration.
Really?
The Sister's Love is us. So I think that's amazing. So when you said new designers, I'm 99% sure this is her first pattern. So
Katie, it's
Katie DeGraff, I'm going to
beautiful.
link that in our show notes.
So it's using 4 colors.
It's 200-gram shawl. She used 50 grams of each color.
Okay, so that's really easy to put together.
2 full skeins or a bunch of half skeins or whatever you
Yes.
have. And it looks like one of those super fun, relaxing knits.
Yeah.
And yet I can see some details in there. It's really pretty. And boy, do both of those sets go together well.
They
Look
do
at
complement each
that.
other really well. Look how fun that is around your neck. That makes a
So
beautiful...
that is mind-blowing that she...
Katie, we love it.
Katie, what?
We hope that you guys go look at
What an
Katie's
honor.
Ravelry store.
What
Tracie will link
an
it.
honor. I will link it. It's on sale right now in Ravelry, and I think if you're looking for a fun shawl to knit this summer, it looks like something you could take with you on holidays and
Yeah.
easy to take, and you could stash bust because she's used 4 colors.
Yeah, and 50 grams, you guys, is easy.
Totally
I find part
easy.
skeins, right?
Okay, so I'm wrong. It is not her first pattern.
Oh,
Whoops, sorry about that. She's got some more shawls in here that are beautiful. Oh my god, I'm so wrong.
she's got so many.
51 designs. Oh my god. If only I took more time. I'm so sorry about that. She's got mittens, socks, cowls, shawls, and little shawls, which must be like one skein shawls. So I'm going to have to pop through Katie's shop and see what's going on in there. How exciting. 51 designs. Holy crap.
Good for you.
And so we've mentioned Megan before. Megan is Pip and Pin Designs.
We met her.
We met Megan out at Knit City. She's in Vancouver. She's got a podcast, Pip and Pin. But Pip and Pin is actually two sisters. So it's Megan Nodecker is the designer, and her sister Katie Williams is the graphic designer. So she puts together all the patterns, makes them look gorgeous, helps with photography.
God, wouldn't that be great?
It's a giant collaboration. I mean, equally important, right? The designs and then presenting the designs and making them look gorgeous. So these ladies have put together a new book of patterns that are great for beginners, or to play, like people that are more experienced. You can play with different yarns, and where gauge isn't super important. They're more simple designs, but they want you to play with yarns and textures and stuff.
I love that.
They put this together, and it's at this point an ebook, but they've got a Kickstarter going where you can pledge, you know, as little as $5, and they're really close. I mean, I think they're about 2/3 of the way to their goal, because they want to print this book and they want to have it ready for Knit City. So I pledged. You can pledge as little as $5 and you get something back. So if you pledge $5, she'll send you a copy of whatever pattern you want in her shop.
Okay, I think we should challenge our viewers.
Well, listen, Grocery Girls viewers, we could do this.
Let's
if you like her designs,
let's all challenge to pledge $5.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I actually pledge, there's actually, if you want to go crazy and if you really, really, really want to do, you know, go all in, she's got many levels of pledging. The highest level, she'll knit you a sweater.
How much is it?
I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't go that high.
I'm totally knitting.
But I pledged, and I'm going to get a gorgeous tote bag. There's all kinds of levels. And there's a level where you will get the book for free.
So that link will be in the description box below the video. It will also be in the show notes.
Yeah, it will. And if you go to her
Pip and Pin,
if you go to her Instagram, the link to her Kickstarter is in there. I love that they're sisters and Canadian, and they've got this. They both have young kids.
we love a sister duo.
We do love a sister duo. So if you're looking for something to support, I say go to their Kickstarter. And they're doing a bunch of giveaways too on their Instagram. So you can sign up. They're already giving things away.
Yeah.
They're very sweet.
They
So,
are.
I mean,
Canadian
congratulations,
sisters.
ladies. And I think Kickstarter is a thing where if we all pledge, but they don't reach their goal, which would be super sad. I really want them to meet their goal. You get your money back.
Right.
So you know your money is only taken once they reach their goal. And to me, you know, for the price of a few coffees, I love a good book.
A few coffees, one damn frappuccino.
Well, for sure, the one. Yeah,
$5,
you could do it
right?
to so many different levels. I just
think about
I'm
it in
thrilled,
yarn.
Thrilled to
Think
support
about
them.
it in a skein of yarn.
Right.
I'm willing to donate a skein of yarn worth,
Right.
you know, $30
Right.
to Kickstart for them.
Right.
Because not everyone has disposable income.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some money that I can, you know, that I use for yarn, that I'm thrilled
Right.
to help these young girls
I just think
achieve their dream.
And it is a dream, and it is a ballsy thing to do, to go out there and you know, make these patterns and write them up. And it's everything from cowls and mitts and hats to a sweater to, but it's all about, it's a learning book as well.
Yes.
If you're a beginner knitter, you're going to learn tons, and if you're a more experienced knitter, you're going to learn tons about playing with gauge and and it's really, I think it's great. You can go to their Kickstarter and read all about it. There's a video.
Their designs are beautiful.
I really love Megan's designs.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's just something new and exciting in the world of.
So yeah,
like when you say
don't
new
you love
designers,
that?
I totally love it.
We just talked about 2 new designers.
And we have also,
I need
since
one
we're
of
kind of
these.
talking about Ravelry, shoppers.
No.
Yes.
What color? Emma.
If you go to Ravelry, we still have our mini skein swap open.
Mm-hmm.
Lamb strings yarn.
We've talked about her before, you guys.
amazing.
We've shown her yarn before.
I really like doing these mini skein swaps in our group.
Yeah.
People really love them. There's a lot of people that collect minis, And it's a really fun way to try a new dyer. And
Do you
see
pick
lots
who
of
the
colors.
dyer is?
We do get to pick.
That's exciting. Lamb strings is beautiful.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We
We met her.
We did. And she gave me an awesome, half skeins of sock yarn that I kind of hoarding it. It's so beautiful, but I'm going to knit it into shorties. Now that I'm into the shorties, I'm going to knit it.
Do you guys remember, might have been a year or more ago, the red maple colorway she does?
I still have it. I haven't knit
Tracie!
it. I haven't knit it.
I haven't either, but it's gorgeous.
But, and you know, all these dyers evolve and they move on. Her stuff is beautiful.
yeah.
And again, another podcast. Oh my God.
Yes. Her and her
So
girl-
tons
yes.
of podcasts. If that's the Strings and More podcast is her podcast.
Yeah.
So she's really cute. She's in, they're New Yorkers, so I like listening to them talk.
I really like one of these candies.
We'll have one.
No.
So we have our mini skein swap, Pip Pin, and I had one other thing to talk about.
What about
Where
our
did
other
it go?
knit-alongs?
What other knit alongs? Just a minute.
Do we have any? Oh, your piece of paper?
It's okay, I got it. Okay.
No, but what about that piece of paper?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
That was it. Okay,
I
so
haven't
we
seen these.
I know. What do you think?
They're okay.
Cutest enamel pin going.
OMG.
We got our new pins in, and it's still our grocery cart logo, but we switched up the color of the cart this time. Up until now they've been purple, and right now we changed them to the turquoise. So, and it's glitter, and it's beautiful.
You guys, it's all glitter.
Super cute on all your project bags and stuff.
Oh my.
So we're gonna list these in our shop today.
Yes.
Today.
And we'll do
list
it in
them. And
batches.
we won't put it on Instagram or whatever. Yeah, and we got a bunch, so we're gonna list some today. And if you don't get it, don't worry.
Check
we're
a
gonna
few
have
days
more.
from now. Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll have more. But I just think they're, oh my God, they're so cute.
And it's got the rubber back.
It does. So they're not going to be snagging your yarn on the inside of your bag if you choose to put them on the inside of your bag.
You guys, this one is really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Well, just because that's my color, so
No, but-
that's the main color, but they're gorgeous.
we think they're gorgeous.
Yay, can I have this one?
Jody, what do you think?
Okay, I'll give it back.
Of course. Okay, it's really cute. Our parents. So
Did you give them one of the new ones?
If you knew, Mom's wearing a new one.
Oh.
If you're wearing, or sorry, if you've been with us for a long time, you know Grocery Girls is actually our real family business. It's a grocery store, and so our dad wears an apron and he's at the grocery store, and he's got a little Grocery Girls grocery cart pin on his thing, and our mom in the garden center's got the Grocery Girls pin on her.
I don't even wear a
apron.
pin.
Well, they're religious. Mom's got one on a vest. They're great.
Dad probably knows way too much about my vagina.
Jody.
Oi.
He doesn't really watch, does he?
I think he listens.
I
No,
think
he doesn't
tunes
watch.
it out. Mom watches every time. It's so cute because every single podcast we'll get a text from Mom. Great podcast, gets better every time.
Yeah, best one ever. She's
So
she's our biggest cheerleader.
she's the biggest cheerleaders, right? It's funny. I was carrying someone's plants up the other day, and she said, "Do you do a knitting blog?" I was like, "Oh my God."
Did she say? I thought
What?
it. Did she watch you?
Yeah. Well, how does
that's-
she know?
Yeah, I guess. Right.
I didn't ask her any questions. I was just a little bit shocked. I'm carrying her plants to her car.
You should say yes. Do you want my autograph?
Yeah, right.
I'm totally
Oh
kidding.
my God. Anywho,
I'm
hello.
I'm kidding. I was trying to think of a song, but I couldn't think of like a crooner song.
Oh my gosh, Jody, that's hilarious. So yes, and Ravelry, our Ravelry group just exploded to over 15,000 members.
What do you mean exploded?
Well, it's over. Like it's over. I just think that's crazy and awesome and fabulous that
I'd
we
love
have
to meet
15
every one of them.
Yes. Yes.
Good
I
thing
would
I'm-
love it.
Good
It's
thing
crazy.
I'm wearing underwear because there's nothing in front of the table.
Well, there's nobody here either.
Yeah, but what if somebody comes home from
Nobody
lunch?
will. It's actually kind of awesome. Everybody in my family's working but me today.
That's a pleasure.
Well, Jackson will be home at noon though. But then he's going out shopping. Oh my God, I could have a nap.
You won't. You
I
have
won't.
too
I'm
many
not a
things
napper.
No.
I'm not a napper. I'd rather go to bed at like 10 o'clock. What the hell? Sounds like a chainsaw.
Weed eater.
So we have all these subscribers on YouTube
Yeah.
and Ravelry, and we wanted to do a giveaway.
Let's do that. Let's show the giveaway.
So what are we gonna do?
Tracie's going to open a thread.
What's it gonna be about?
I don't know,
I
but
mean, it's really just us thanking everybody.
it'll be 2 different threads. How about a favorite memory of something they've seen that we did?
Sure. So I feel like, so is the easiest way to do this on Ravelry?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll put a post up on. But these are stunning gradient skeins by Plucky Knit. Yes, we need a life. Yes, we do need a life. So
Maybe we'll do 2 different entries because people might not be pink or blue.
yes. So Sarah, I can't believe you're doing this.
Well, there's a fucking guy over there mowing his lawn.
So Sarah and Haley of Plucky Knitter are just, they could not be sweeter or kinder. They sent us some gradient sets.
It's all falling apart.
Oh my god. Nobody's watching anymore anyway, it doesn't matter. So they sent us 2 amazing gradient sets, and we just feel like these are perfect as a thank you
Yeah.
to everybody that supports us in every way. We would love to be able to give everybody something, but
You get a gradient.
I'm not Oprah, people. It's still my dream to teach Oprah to knit, so I feel like she would be all over it.
Yeah.
And meditation and shit, whatever. Okay, Plucky Knitter. These are going to be our giveaways.
Yeah.
And I guess what we'll do is open a thread for pink and a thread for blue.
Yeah. Yes. Because I wouldn't enter the pink one.
Or do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think that.
Because I could just have. Okay. I mean, I hope. I mean, they're stunning. Even if it's not your total color palette, you put gray or navy or whatever
Yes.
with it, and you can make them work. They're just, it's amazing yarn, you guys. It's their primo fingering, which is 75% merino, 20% cashmere,
It's so beautiful.
5% nylon. It is unbelievable yarn. Whatever you, this is a sweater's quantity of yarn for most people. You could do whatever you want. It would be amazing.
Wouldn't it be an amazing
A
gradient face
gradient
sweater?
cardigan or whatever you guys want to make. So yes, we're gonna have to put this a thread in Ravelry. Basically, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for
Yeah. This is all.
thank you for watching us and supporting us, and
Our shenanigans.
this is the only way we know how to show gratitude.
Yeah. Is give
So-
you gifts.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's going to be happening today. We'll have to put up a thread.
Is your basket empty?
My basket is, well, I have
Awesome.
one more yarn that I bought, but I can share. It can be a while. I can show it another time. Because I've had it for weeks. It's amazing though.
Okay, show it.
I never even told you I bought it.
People love to see yarn.
All right. Okay.
Now he's gone.
Okay, so crinkle. I bought yarn from Indie Untangled's website. So Indie Untangled was the event on the night before Rhinebeck, and it had all the indie makers.
Yes.
And there were colorways there that were specific to that event. You can't get them, you can only get them on Indie Untangled's website now. So
What?
it's ridiculous. So I had this colorway in my hands at
Did you
Rhinebeck.
put it back?
Yeah. This is the La Bien-Aimée. It's called Autumn in Rhinebeck colorway. And you can only get it through Indie Untangled, I believe, if that's right.
So
It's-
always through Indian Tangled? I thought it was just the event.
Well, it was available at the event, and now she's got it in her online store.
Wow.
And let me tell you, this stuff shipped. She's in New York. This was at my house in about 5 days. It
Why
shipped
does it take
so
3 weeks
fast
to my bags to get to some places
Can I
in the
just
US?
say, and even our pins, I get messages from people in 2 weeks, but you would think that's enough time to receive something.
Yes.
Lots of places, it is not enough time, and it's just the US, for goodness sake.
It's 3 weeks. The US takes the longest, by
just
far.
when you're ready to say, oh my gosh, this has gone missing, it shows up.
Yeah.
So I apologize, you guys. We send it
I pay,
normal Canada Post. We pay for expedited shipping.
I pay for 5
It's
to
a
8 business
giant
days.
rip is what it is.
So you should get it well within 2 weeks.
and then this kind of stuff shows up in 5 days, like not
I
even a
know.
week.
Crazy.
So anyway, this is Autumn in Rhinebeck. I've been thinking about it since
Then you
Rhinebeck.
needed
So
to
I
buy
thought,
it.
you know what? Then I need some, and it's her singles base, her merino singles.
It needs to be one big shawl.
I'm gonna make something out of it. I was actually thinking if I got one more skein, I could have made a sweater.
Really? That's
Yes.
skinny singles.
Yeah, but I knit a fingering weight sweater,
Yeah.
so I could knit I might be able to knit a short sleeve something. I don't know. It's so beautiful. La Bien-Aimée, Autumn in Rhinebeck, and I got it at the Indie Untangled website. It's got this copper. Oh my goodness.
The base is this amazing dove gray, tonal dove gray.
And kind of teal and copper, and there's a bit of pink and a bit of her speckles. These guys, the team at La Bien-Aimée. I would like to go to Paris for croissants, the Louvre, and La Bien-Aimée. Not necessarily in that order.
No.
So,
Oh,
anyway.
gosh. Stunning.
I would be that person. I would just want everything if I went
I would
to La
gain
Bien-Aimée.
10 pounds. I would eat croissants and butter for 2 weeks
You know what you
straight.
do? You lose like 15 pounds,
Oh,
and then you go
no
to
way.
Paris.
Forget it.
So this was exciting. I don't know what. See,
That is exciting.
It is really pretty, right?
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
we'll see. I really should have thought more. I should have bought one more.
Go do it.
Well, now they're probably not. Anyway.
Well, let's wrap up, guys. Here, lawnmowers. I'm going to quickly show some Mrs. Brown's
What?
bags. I'm going to show some Mrs. Brown's bags.
It's a really good idea to do this at home.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just gonna go tell them we're podcasting.
Okay, this is getting funny. I'm going to show it really quick. I've got some zippered
No, we don't
bags.
have to be quick. Oh my God, Jody, that's beautiful. Oh my God, Jody, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it.
These are the zippered bags.
Oh, that's
Black
really
and
pretty.
rainbow.
I love these ones that look fuzzy.
Scrunchies.
Like you can see the fiber
Yeah.
almost, and you could touch them.
PYT.
Beautiful. Oh my God,
I
love
forget
that
this
one.
color name, but it'll be in the shop.
It's Spectrum Fiber.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't.
but it's not the colorway name. That's her company.
I love this.
What was that one? Is that a hedgehog?
No, that's
That's really beautiful.
Lemonade Shop.
Gorgeous. Oh yes, that's B Splat.
No, I don't remember.
That's beautiful.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes. I was gonna say I have that one. What's
Look
that
at the
called?
flowers, Lizzie.
Nice. More Lolo. What's that one?
Ultimate Booger.
Oh my God.
I do love that one. The light's blowing out, but it's very pretty.
That's a nice limey yellowy green.
What's this one again?
That's really pretty. That's Pretty Little Zombies.
Yes.
Lolo did it. That's another one I thought I'd love a sweater in one day.
Okay, you guys, this is really fun this week. That one's for you.
What?
I'm doing, remember I told you, I'm doing Notion
Jody.
pouch, bucket tote sets.
OMG.
Actually, these other ones are 1 inch taller. You get the shorter one.
I love the
The final
prototypes.
one. You get the prototype.
This is a great Notion set. And you know what?
Because
They
you
just kinda-
loved the stubbier, longer.
Okay, the bigger ones, I feel like it's just like a big handbag. I love them.
Too much goes to
But
the
I
bottom.
can get too much stuff in there where
Yeah.
it's not as easy to find. This size is awesome. And it's long enough for your needle gauges
Yeah.
and pens.
DPNs.
Jody, this is a great size. I love it. I love this crocheted print.
So I'm going to just show you a few of the sets I have.
So you're selling these as sets?
Yes.
Nice.
I was going to show you Alice, but I think Alice is sold out.
Oops.
Avon Calling.
Stop it. Whose is that?
Legacy Fiber Arts.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Crocuses.
Pardon?
Crocuses.
I hope our microphone's working. Like, I hope this is actually working.
I'm not redoing it today if it isn't.
No, I'm not redoing it today.
Granny Square.
That's beautiful.
This is Mountain Range.
I'm really drawn to those crochet ones.
Yeah, aren't they beautiful? You should keep that.
Jody. Now you know for my birthday.
Mauvey
Oh,
pink.
That's pretty.
Because I'm so good at naming. Mauvey pink.
Kind of purple.
Oh, I should name something kind of purple.
Kind of purple.
You guys, there's so much in the shop right now.
Oh, I can't wait to put my stuff in here. Your
Tote-
print is amazing.
Tote bags.
Oh yeah. What's that one?
This is that chubby.
That is hedgehog fibers.
Yes.
Boy, the color, that bluey aqua is
Doesn't
amazing.
it pop with the
Yes.
dark? This one is crocuses.
So is black new for you?
Yes. I couldn't get gray bottoms right now, so I just switched to the black.
Don't you think? Love it though?
Look at how it pops the color.
Especially if you have, I mean the gray too, but if you have to put this on the ground, it doesn't
Yeah.
look dirty.
And this canvas, you
such
just
a good
rub it
idea.
with a wet cloth and it comes clean.
That's
This
such
looks
a good
very
idea.
similar to crocuses, but it's very much bluer. It's the Mountain Range.
It's beautiful.
And they all have the 2 exterior pockets and a zipper closure.
Oh my gosh, Joe. Oh, stop it. This color.
Avon calling.
Chelsea and Sue. That's with the hot pink and black.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's it. My shop is plumb
You
full.
have been a crazy person
Yeah.
sewing, Jodie.
I have been crazy busy.
That
But that's
you-
it.
That's amazing. So
The bitch hair cutter that cuts my hair cut it all off 2 times in a row. Do you remember me whining about it
yes.
going to Mexico? So I went in and it was so long. I had
and
a
what
clip.
did you say?
I had a clip last week clipping up the top of my head, and I said, I literally, because I didn't know if going before Mexico I wasn't specific, and maybe she just did what I normally do.
Right.
So I went in and I literally said, please clean up the sides and the back, and I said, I don't want anything off the top.
So when she started cutting, why didn't you say something?
I said, could you please just texturize the top a little, you know, with those scissors or
Yeah.
how. She goes, yeah, I'll just texturize. So I actually thought she was just texturizing the top.
Right.
And this is what I left like. I'm not
it
going
looks
back.
really good, but it's not what you asked for, and that's not okay.
Because I said, please don't take length off the top.
Yeah.
I was bummed.
I would be pissed.
I
And
was
so
bummed.
at the end,
I tipped her $20
oh, for God's sake. And I don't mind, I mean, I don't love paying too much for hair. I feel like women get completely ripped. It's ridiculous what salons charge. It really is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really
I'm finding
expensive.
another hairdresser.
Well,
Sorry. 2 times in a row I've asked for something very specific and I've gotten something
it's one
very
thing
different.
if you're not clear,
That's why I gave her the benefit of the doubt after Mexico.
and she's so sweet. Like, it's really, it's just like, come on, how hard is it to do what someone asks?
But when someone says don't take anything off the top, like this was so long.
You had way more hair last week.
Anyway, it'll grow, and I mean it's fine. It's how I sort of used to wear it before. But when you go in with long hair and don't want it all cut off, it's a little disappointing.
Well, and then there's like another month to set you, like if you are growing your
Yes.
hair or whatever, now it's like,
Yes.
oh my God.
And it looked really cute because I would pull it up and it would be like clipped. My kids thought I was a loser, but what else? I liked it.
What else is new, right?
Yeah. So that's it for me.
The kid that goes, my mom is so cool. It's like, come on, really? What's your problem then?
Totally.
Moms aren't supposed to be cool.
Oh, now it's quiet.
Okay, so I'm going to be getting sweaty and planting today.
It's starting to get, it's still cool because we're under this beautiful birch tree back here. I'm surprised a few years back, the water table got so low that almost everybody lost all their birch trees. It was devastating, you guys. Tracie has this most giant birch tree that has split, and it's 2,
It's
and then
huge.
another leg has split.
We keep having to trim it. Like, my husband's got to trim it. But when we bought it, it was a little stick in the backyard.
It's stunning.
It's beautiful. I
Yeah.
love birch trees.
But you're lucky because most of them are gone here in this area.
Yeah, I love a birch tree.
So that's it. I'll go home and sew this afternoon.
I'm going to plant super fast and probably knit. And we're going out for dinner. Like, how much better does it get?
Oh my God, it doesn't get better. When's your next day off? Saturday?
Yes, Saturday.
Leave the
I
plan
can't.
until the weekend.
I can't complain. I mean, the days are hard, but I mean, now this is,
Leave the planting to the weekend.
I've been doing that, and then you have to water it and whatever. So I'm
Yeah.
for sure doing the front today. I would like to see my flowers planted.
Do you need more than
Do you know
just
how
what
many
you
people
got?
come to the garden center and they have people, they just buy it and gardeners plant it?
Yeah. That's the area, like across the busy street here, there's a more upper scale, bigger house area. And let me tell you, these people, they don't balk at what they spend.
They just want a beautiful yard.
Yeah.
And I get it.
That's not on this side.
I'm planting a little barrel full of lettuce, and I'm just going to snip it with scissors, so we'll have like...
Tracie's flowers, you guys. Tracie, you need to take a picture of your front yard after you finish planting it, and then at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the only reason it gets so nice is because there's an automatic drip in the bed. Like, it's always got moist
You
soil.
never water?
Never, ever. I water my pot at the front door, but at that big planter in the front of my house that's so big, that's
You're
why it's so nice.
Lucky.
I know. It was a game changer. Because I'm not excited about watering every day.
No, when it's this hot, you have to water every day.
You do. And I do have like tomatoes that could be ready in 2 weeks. I bought a tumbler tomato that's gonna be cherry tomato.
I saw strawberries too. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't water them. Reality sets in after I see this stuff and think, but I got to take care of it.
Jodie's the first one to stop watering in August. She's like, I'm just done.
I am done.
I'm done. It's all dry and dead and
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway, I love it though. God, our yard.
Yeah,
is
so I'll go home and sew and hopefully finish my sweater.
No, you won't be. Sleeves take a while.
I would like to be done one full sleeve by the weekend.
Really? Okay, well, Jody, before you leave, I'll give you those needles.
By the end of the weekend. No.
Well, yes, if it's the only thing you're knitting. It's only Wednesday.
You're right. It is the only thing I'm
Survivor
knitting.
finale tonight. OMG.
Too bad we did. You know what? I got another microphone. I am so mad at myself. So this morning and last night I was gathering stuff and I had the microphone. Tracy said, don't forget the microphone. I set the microphone on top of my pile. Well, Paige comes to work and it's right where she's working again.
It's not
Cutting.
a big deal.
So she moved in. But do you know what I did to get that thing set up?
Really?
It was nothing to set up, but then I was playing with it here. This is the microphone. This is the microphone. This is no microphone. This
So
is,
it works really well.
and
it's got a stand, which is kind of nice.
it's got a stand. I would say the volume was increased using the microphone. It wasn't
Well,
like
that's good.
yes.
Good. I mean, we just want it to be as clear as possible.
Yeah.
And last time you uploaded it so beautifully.
Well,
the video quality was so good.
I didn't realize, but I'm taping on 1080. Like,
Well,
I have it on the full,
Jody,
which I will do.
It takes up a ton of memory.
It takes about 5 hours.
Yeah.
Between
but
4
boy,
and 5
did that
hours.
look good. As much as I love interacting with people in live videos, and we will do that again.
But didn't that look great?
It looked great. We want you to see what we're knitting and show you the
Yes.
yarn. We want you to get that great picture quality.
Yeah.
But I do miss viewers being able to interact.
Yeah.
So
It was just glitchy the last couple of times.
it was
which
glitchy.
disappointing.
It was glitchy. So whatever.
Anyway, until next time.
have a good couple of weeks. I'm sure it won't be longer than that this time.
No, because Garden Shop will be basically
Yeah,
done.
Garden Shop is quick and hard.
It's a small window.
Just the way you like it. No,
That's what she said. Yeah.
We
Ride
gotta
hard.
go.
Oh my God, I could just keep going. I won't. I'll stop.
Happy
Okay.
knitting, you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good couple weeks.